This is Jonathan Aggie of Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Adam Smith, who is here in New York. Adam, you're here for Voice of Boxing. How's everything going this week?
Yeah, we're having a great time. The voice of boxing everywhere, as you are, flipping from show to show. The Ring magazine press conference earlier was one of the most chaotic and mad I've ever seen. And then this was what a wonderful show for the ceremonial weigh-in for Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Just a phenomenal couple of days in New York to look forward to. Friday night in the Garden, full of the best females in the world. It's absolutely brilliant seeing Chantel Cameron, Savannah Marshall, who I used to mentor at Sky many years ago. Wonderful to see her up there. Ellie Scotney, and of course, and Ramla Ali as well. Brilliant to have her here, but especially Katie, and we go back a long way, and it's just great to be here. You know, Katie's got a legion of Irish fans here. Amanda's got a huge amount of local Puerto Rico, New York support. It's going to be electric in there for the trilogy tomorrow night. I cannot wait. Really excited. And then we go to the Louis Armstrong Center on Saturday for Hamzah Sheeraz against the lunatic that's Edgar Berlanga. He's brilliant, isn't he? He's charisma on a stick, but how emotional was he today? And then Shakur Stevenson and William Zabela. I can't wait for that one. So it's a fantastic 48 hours in New York before the big week at Wembley next week. So yeah, it's just a great time for boxing.
Just on being here in New York, I think I remember seeing your documentary when you were at Sky with Naz and I think it was Kevin Kelly. Was that the first time you covered a fight here?
Wow. Not sure if it's the first time, but yeah, December 1997, it was a special time. I think I probably count the Naz Kelly fortnight, the build up to that, and the fight in the Garden amongst my best ever memories. I mean, the actual fight, the 7 knockdown thriller. Kevin was fantastic fun in the build up. The posters up on Times Square, the sort of feeling in the city, it was incredible. The Prince coming to New York, it was great. Pierce Brosnan was here that night. Donald Trump I interviewed. I mean, it was a crazy one at the Garden. I remember Naz didn't come out for ages, and Kevin Kelly was beckoning him out on the ring apron, and then he was down early, wasn't he, hammered in the first round, and then what a night. And also on the undercard, Kennedy McKinney and Junior Jones dished up an absolute classic at Super Bantamweight as well. One of the great nights. But yeah, we've had fantastic times in New York. Lewis Holyfield draw, the controversy around that was a big one. Many nights in the Garden and here in the theatre. But it will be special tomorrow. I'm a massive advocate of women's boxing, as you know. We spent so much time at Sky building that up. Katie sort of put the flag in the sand 2016 when Eddie signed her, and then came Terry Harper, Chantel Cameron, Tasha Jonas, and everybody. And you look now at the likes of Lauren Price and Caroline Dubois and the immense amount of talent here. It's just so great to see Ellie Scotney laughing and smiling and signed up on this platform, and Savannah, who I'm very close to as well, back in boxing after a little foray into PFL. But it's just great, and it's wonderful that they've got this opportunity that Jake Paul and MVP have made happen. I'm a DAZN man. DAZN's the home of boxing, but isn't it great that Netflix are now showing our sport as well? It's just fantastic for the fans, and boxing's in a great place. And we haven't even talked about Usyk Dubois, which is the fight of the year next week. So yeah, it's great to be here, and I can't wait for the next 48 hours to unfold.
Just on Katie Taylor, you've covered her whole career. She said yesterday in the press conference that she was a bit annoyed at the fact that it was at 136 pounds. Knowing her as you do, is that just talking at press conference, or do you think she's genuinely a bit annoyed about this situation?
I think Katie's got a bit between her teeth for this one. I think she feels slightly disrespected. People had Amanda possibly winning the first or second fights, but it's 2-0 on the stats. That's what the judges said, and I think Katie feels that still the best is yet to come. Even though she's turned 39, she still tells me, I haven't put on that perfect performance. I thought the Chantel Cameron rematch was exceptional in Dublin, but I just feel something about tomorrow night. I think Katie wants to make a real statement, whatever the weight. It's the occasion. She's it's the competitor inside her that is still deep, and even at this stage in her career, I think she still believes she can put on that sort of masterclass performance, and that's what she'll be looking for tomorrow night. But Amanda Serrano will try and get her into a fight, into a brawl, and if Katie then engages, that's great for the fans. But I think if she sticks to her plan tomorrow night, I think you might see a really, really good performance from Katie Taylor. I'm very close to her. I've known her for many years. She's a friend of mine, and it's always difficult for me watching Katie because of that. And but I'm so respectful of Amanda Serrano. She's just been so brilliant for the sport, a multi-weight champion. They're both brilliant, and to see their embrace after they both weighed in today was just fantastic. And it will be great once this trilogy is done that Katie visits Puerto Rico, Amanda visits Ireland, and she's the queen of Puerto Rico, Amanda Serrano, and of New York. And Katie Taylor, as you see from the fans today and the Irish following, is the gem of the Emerald Isle, and she always will be. And she's the most outstanding fighter, certainly female fighter ever to lace them up. All due respect to Clarissa Shields, but for me, Katie Taylor is. And I think also, in boxing generally, her story is one of just wonder, really, the way she's battled her way through, and she's still as competitive and as dedicated and as hardworking and as humble as she's ever been. And I think that's sometimes overlooked. I think she's going to go down as one of the greatest sports people ever in history, and she's not done yet. And I just got a funny feeling that tomorrow night she's going to absolutely shine.
Two more, and then we'll finish up. You being a big tennis fan, I'm sure you're excited for Saturday at the US Open, where the US Open is.
Yeah.
What's your fight of the night in that one?
I like Sheeraz and Berlanga. I mean, Shakur Stevenson, I think William Zabeda will make him fight, and I think you'll probably see the best of Shakur. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful fighter, Shakur Stevenson. But yeah, the fight of the night for me is Edgar Berlanga and Hamzah Sheeraz. Hamzah up in weight. I thought he was disappointing in Riyadh. He's got to prove that he is he's the ambassador for Riyadh season. He's one of His Excellency's favourites, and he's a great guy, Hamzah. I think he's got to prove now in elite class at top level that he can really produce the goods. Edgar Berlanga is a very, very aggressive fighter, a powerful super middleweight. And as we can see in the build-up, the emotion that he's got, he's going to bring a lot to that ring on Saturday night. It's great. It's in another iconic venue. Ring Magazine have done one in Times Square. Now we go to the Louis Armstrong Centre a few weeks before the US Open, which hopefully I'm going to get to. I love my tennis. But yeah, it's going to be brilliant having boxing there. I think it's fantastic. Dalton Smith's on a bit of a spying mission as well for the WBC Super Lightweight Clash, which is another good one. They're just great fights, and I think we're treated to a wonderful night in the Garden tomorrow night with the women, and then the men on Saturday night. It's a pick-em. Which do you prefer? I think they're both going to be fantastic events, but I'm really looking forward to seeing if Hamzah Sheeraz can perform at super middleweight with Andy Lee, as they had long enough with Andy Lee. Edgar Berlanga into that one defeat to Canelo, so he's going to be really confident. Both predict a knockout, so yeah, for me that's the fight of the night. But let's enjoy Friday first at the Garden. I think it's going to be very, very special. The atmosphere at the weigh-in here was second to none, so on the night I think it's going to be one to remember for a very long time.
Lastly, Tyson Fury, we know now will be an interested spectator next week, whether he's at Wembley or not. But last week in Istanbul, he was telling media that he's going to come back. He wants the Usyk fight, and he was asked about Daniel Dubois, and he says he's going to box the ears off of him, and that stars make fights. How would you break down a Tyson Fury-Daniel Dubois fight?
Well, first of all, I think we should all concentrate on next week. Usyk and Dubois is a massive fight. It's a rematch. It's a chance for Daniel to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And Oleksandr Usyk, for me, is the pound-for-pound king. So for that, let's concentrate on that one first. I'm glad Tyson's coming back, of course. I'd like to see him fight AJ. I've been very vocal about that. I think it's the fight that the casual fans want to see in Britain. Do we want to see a Fury-Usyk 3? Potentially. Let's see what happens next weekend. If Daniel wins, happens, yes, let's have a Fury Dubois fight at some point. Let's not forget Joseph Parker in all of this. He's waited his turn. But yeah, for me, look, let's get Saturday next week out of the way, and then we can think about whether Usyk and Dubois and Fury meet. But there's great fights ahead. But first of all, it's Usyk Dubois next week after the double header in New York. So yeah, let's just enjoy one fight at a time. But I know Tyson wants to get involved, and when he gets involved, we all listen, don't we? Maybe he'll be at Box Park next week, and we'll have some fun there. He was last time for the AJ Dubois night, and we had a great chat on stage with a load of fans. And Box Park will be great. Wembley will be brilliant Saturday night next week. But New York's on fire for Friday and Saturday, and I think they're going to kick us out with the last people standing. That's it. We're done and dusted.
Subscribe to the Voice of Boxing on YouTube. Appreciate it, Adam.